I thought I would finally take the time to make a garden tour update video. All the planters and flower beds are doing really well this year with all the rain we've been getting this summer. The last 2 summers we had very little rain, resulting in a not so great growing season and brown grass. But this season has more than made up for it, leading to a flooding scare earlier this summer, which I'll talk about and show a little later in this video. The plants in lawn have been so lush and green, which has been really nice to see. The overabundance of rabbits in town have enjoyed this as well. Luckily, I have so many flower beds that I don't think they themselves can keep up with trimming all the plants. So there are just some rabbit-pruned flowers and hostas here and there. In the side yard, the dianthus are in full bloom. This hydrangea my brother gave me has gotten some reddish flowers on it, and my climbing hydrangea is looking really nice this season too. More hydrangea bushes line the back porch next to other flower beds filled with 9-bark and roses. The vines are slowly growing up their trellises. 2 of them have bloomed so far, and the other seems like it is spending more energy on climbing. On the other side of the house, an iris is in bloom, along with some other perennials. The hostas I transplanted are growing nicely in their new spots as well. The gardens around here definitely keep me busy, but I love spending time outside and enjoy the process of keeping up our yard, especially if the bugs aren't too bad. More flowers are in bloom in the front side yard. The pines are starting to finally get to the Christmas light decorating size, which is exciting. But on the flooding topic, though we have a retaining wall behind our house that drops down 6 feet, the river is really only about a block behind us. Our town has a levee that was built in the 60s after a historic flooding event. The river hadn't ever reached that record level since, until this year when the record was broken. Tim and I didn't know what to expect with this, and I didn't know how high the river would get. So for days, we started moving things up from the basement to the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd floor of our home in case we would get water in our basement. Those of you who have watched my channel know that I store quite a bit of holiday decorations down there, so this was quite a job. Needless to say, the house was quite a mess for a while as we waited for the river to crest. Currently, after these video clips, the river has gone down 16 feet from the high. We never got any water in our basement, even at the river record high, so that is comforting. We celebrated the 4th of July at Grandma's in the garden we have there. We had campfires, lit some fireworks, and set out tea lights, a tradition we've done for years. Tim and I spent some time bat watching on our back porch, and recently watched a storm that had quite a bit of wind and rain. Unfortunately, that storm led to us losing half of one of our front yard crabapple trees. After an evening with a pruning shears and a trip to Home Depot for a chainsaw, we finally got it all cleaned up. 2 of our neighbors stopped by and offered their help, which was thoughtful of them. But aside from all that, I've been busy working on making new decorations to have available in my online shop, and have kept quite busy packaging all the orders I've been getting. Making and selling crafts and art has been a dream of mine since I was little, so thank you to everyone who has supported my passion. I'm truly grateful. If any of you are extra excited for spooky season, I welcome you to check out the Halloween-themed videos I've posted so far this year, and welcome you to browse the spooky videos from last year, including the Halloween home tour, a witchy staircase and home decorating video, a video where I decorate my brother's home for spooky season, and some crafts. These are just a few videos I've shared last year, and there are many other Halloween videos on my channel from years before that, including a DIY spellbook, a haunted house rug, a vintage-style pumpkin luminary, a variety of Halloween tree decorating videos, and much, much more. I can't wait to get started on this year's fall and Halloween videos, but until then, I wish you all a wonderful summer.